Daf Yomi, Tractate Sanhedrin, page 27a, top of the page, with the word Eid Zomim. Abai Amar L'Mafreya Hu Nifsal, Rav Amar Mikan Ulehaba Hu Nifsal. Concerning a conspiring witness, Abai says he is disqualified retroactively from when he provided his testimony. Any testimony he may have provided after that point in time is retroactively nullified. And Rava says he is disqualified only from that point forward, meaning from when he was established to be a conspiring witness, but not retroactively from when he provided his testimony. Abaya Amar. Abaya Amar L'Mafreya Hu Nifsal Mi'idna Te'asahid Rasha Hu Betor Amra Al Tashes Yadecha Im Rasha Al Tashes Rasha Aid. The Gemara explains the reasons for the two opinions. Abaya says he is disqualified retroactively because it is from that time when he testified that he is considered a wicked man. And the Torah stated, do not put your hand with the wicked to be an unrighteous witness. Exodus 23:1. Which is interpreted to mean, do not allow a wicked man to serve as a witness. Rava Amar Mikan Ulehaba Hu Nifsal Ed Zomem Chidushu Mai Chazit Tisamach Ahani Smoch Ahani Ein lach bo ela mishas chidusho ve'elach. Rav says that he is disqualified only from that point forward because the disqualification of a conspiring witness is a novelty. It's not based on logic. The reason is that this is a case of two witnesses against two other witnesses, in which case the testimony of neither should be accepted. What did you see that causes you to rely on the second set of witnesses who testify that the first set were not at the scene of the purported event? You could instead rely upon the first set of witnesses who testified to the event and consequently disbelieve the second set. Yet the Torah teaches that the second set of witnesses is always deemed credible and the first set is subject to punishment as conspiring witnesses. Therefore, as the disqualification of a conspiring witness is an anomaly, you have the right to disqualify him only from the time of its novelty and onward. This counterintuitive disqualification is not applied retroactively. Ika de Amri, there are those who say, Rava Nami Kabayas Firle, Umay Ta'am, Ka'amar Mikan Lehaba, Mishum Peseda de Lekochot. There are those who say that Rava also holds like Abaya, who says that by rights a conspiring witness should be disqualified retroactively from when he provided his testimony. And what is the reason Rava says that the witness is disqualified only from that point forward? It is due to the potential monetary loss for purchasers whose acquisitions had been validated by these witnesses between the time of the witness's first testimony and when they were rendered conspiring witnesses. If the disqualification of the witnesses were applied retroactively, as by right it should, all these transactions would be nullified, which would cause a loss to the purchasers. My binayu ikbinayu. De asahidu be tre bechad. Inami de paslinu be gazlanusa. The Gemara asks, what is the practical difference between between these two explanations of Rava's opinion? After all, according to both explanations, Rava did not apply the disqualification of conspiring witnesses retroactively. The Gemara explains that there is a difference between them. In a case where two witnesses testify about one of the witnesses that he was not at the scene of the supposed event, and two other witnesses testify about the other witness in a similar manner. Alternatively, there is a practical difference between the two explanations in a case where two witnesses disqualified the first set of witnesses by testifying that the first set had once committed robbery and are therefore unfit to give testimony. If the reason Rava does not disqualify conspiring witnesses retroactively is that it is a novel ruling, it is limited to that case. But if it is to protect purchasers, that would apply to the disqualifications of all witnesses, not only conspiring witnesses. V'amar Rabbi Yirmiyah midifti. Avad Rav Papi ovda kavase derabba. Mar bar Vashi Amar hilchasa kavase debaya. And Rav Yirmiyah of Difti related, Rav Papi once performed an action. He issued a practical ruling in accordance with the opinion of Rava. Mar bar Rav Ashi says the halacha is in accordance with the opinion of Abaya. V'hilchasa kavase de Abaya b'ya'al kagam. The Gemara comments, and in disputes between Abaya and Rava, the halacha is in accordance with the opinion of Rava, except for 6 cases in which the halacha is in accordance with the opinion of Abaya. They are: in cases represented by the mnemonic Yod Ayin Lamed Kuf Gimel Mem Yal Kagam. Unknown to spirits Yehoshua Midas. So it's I think it's Lo Havi Yish. That's what Abaya says. Conspiring witnesses. Edim Zomamin, who are disqualified retroactively. A side post, a lechi standing alone. Betrothal that is not given to consummation. Okay. And revealing intent with a bill of divorce, and an apostate who sins rebelliously. Mumar ochel nevelot leteavon divrei hakol pasul. The Gemara cites another dispute between Abaya and Rava with regard to the disqualification of witness. Concerning a transgressor who eats carcasses or non-kosher meat due to appetite because he desires this type of meat or because it is less expensive or otherwise more accessible. Everyone agrees that he is disqualified from bearing witness. It is suspected that just as he transgressed the halachot of the Torah to satisfy his appetite, so too he is willing to testify falsely for personal benefit. Lehachis, Abaya Amar Pasul, Rava Amar Kasher. With regard to one who eats non-kosher meat, to express insolence, Abaya says that he is disqualified from bearing witness, and Rava says that he is fit. Abaya Amar Pasul, Dahavile, Russia, Rahmana Amar Al Tashes Russia Aid. Rava Amar Kasher, Russia Dechamas Be'inan. Abaya says he's disqualified because he's wicked. And the Merciful One states, do not put the wicked in a position to serve as a witness. And Rava says that he is fit because for one to be disqualified from bearing witness, we require him to be a wicked person guilty of specifically a monetary transgression. For example, robbery. This is because the verse, do not put your hand with the wicked to be an unrighteous witness. Exodus 23:1 alludes to such a transgression. It may say, Al Tashes, Russia Aid. Al Tashes, Hamas Aid. Elu Gazlanin Umalin Beshvuas. My love, Echad Shvuas, Shav, Echad Shvuas Mamon. The Gemara raises an objection to Rava's opinion from a Braita. The verse, do not put your hand with the wicked to be an unrighteous witness, is interpreted in the following manner. Do not put the wicked in a position to serve as a witness. Do not put one who is guilty of a monetary transgression in a position to serve as a witness. These are robbers and those who betray oaths. You who disqualified from bearing witness. The Gemara explains the objection. What doesn't the category of those who betray oaths refer to? Both one who takes an oath in vain without any monetary application, and one who falsely takes an oath concerning monetary matters. Apparently, any transgressor is disqualified, even if he did so to express insolence and not for monetary gain. Lo idi ve'idi lo. Idi ve'idi shvuas mamon umay shvuas dialma. The Gemara answers no, both this and that oath included in the phrase of the Braita. Those who betray oaths are oaths concerning money matters. And accordingly, what is the reason the Braita uses the word oaths? And the plural of the Braita is referring to oaths in general, not just to multiple categories of oaths. Meisvei al Tashes, Russia Aid, al Tashes Hamas Aid, Elu Gazlanin, Mali Rivas Tiyufta Debaya Tiyufta. The Gemara raises an objection to Abaya's opinion from a Braita. Do not put the wicked in a position to serve as a witness. Do not put one who is guilty of a monetary transgression in a position to serve as a witness. There are robbers and there are those who lend money with interest. The fact that only monetary transgressions are mentioned does not accord with the opinion of Abaya. The Gemara concludes the refutation of the opinion of Abaya is indeed a conclusive refutation. Nimtza kitanai eid zomem pasul. Torah Kula. Dir Meir Rabbi Yossi Omer Bamed Torah Murim Shehuzam Bedinei Nefashos Aval Huzam Bedinei Mamanos Kasher Lidin Nefashos. The Gemara suggests, let us say that there's a dispute. It's that this dispute is parallel to a dispute between Tanaim. The conspiring witness is disqualified from bearing witness about any matter in the entire Torah. This is the statement of Rabbi Meir. And Rabbi Yossi says, in what situation is this statement said? When he was rendered a conspiring witness with regard to a case of capital law, since he assumed to have testified falsely with regard to a matter of life and death, he would certainly treat less serious testimonies lightly. Therefore, he is disqualified from bearing witness about any matter. But if he was rendered a conspiring witness with regard to a case of monetary law, he is fit to testify about cases of capital law, and there is no indication that he treats this matter lightly. Nema Abayaka Rabbi Meir. Nema Abayaka Rabbi Meir. Nema Abayaka Rabbi Meir. Let us say the opinion of Abai is in accordance with the opinion of Rabbi Meir. Rabbi Yossi. Abayaka Rabbi Meir Amar Amrim Kul Lechumra. Rabbi Amar Rabbi Yossi Amar Much Mira Lekulka Lekul La Amrinan. Nikola Lekulma La Amrinan. Okay. Let us say the opinion of Abai is according to okay. And Rav is the opinion of Rabbi Yossi. Okay, the Gemara clarifies the opinion of Abai is according to the opinion of Rabbi Meir, who says that we say that from being rendered a conspiring witness with regard to a minor issue, one is disqualified from bearing witness even with regard to a major issue. And the opinion of Rav is in accordance with the opinion of Rabbi Yossi, who says that we say that from being rendered a conspiring witness with regard to a relatively major issue, one is disqualified with regard to a relatively minor issue, but we do not say that from being rendered a conspiring witness with regard to a relatively minor issue is disqualified even with regard to a relatively major issue. Lo yitzrich Amar Rabbi Yossi Kuli Alma Lo Pligi Ki Pligi Rabbi Meir. The Gemara rejects this suggestion. No, everyone agrees that according to the opinion of Rabbi Yossi, one who is rendered a conspiring witness with regard to a minor issue is not suspected of lying about a major issue. When Abai and Rabbi disagree, it is according to the opinion of Rabbi Meir. They disagree concerning what Rabbi Meir holds. Abaya ke Rabbi Meir ve'Rava adkan lo kamar. Rabbi Meir hasam ella gabi eid zomem demamon de ra l'shemayim be ra l'briot aval hacha darash l'shemayim ve'ein ra l'briot. Lo. Abai holds in accordance with the opinion of Rabbi Meir and derives from his opinion that one who eats non-kosher meat to express. Rabbi Meir, okay, and Rava holds that the only there with regard to conspiring witness in a monetary case does Rabbi Meir state his ruling that one who rendered a conspiring witness about a minor issue is suspected of lying with regard to major issues as well. Rabbi Meir is of the opinion that he is both bad toward heaven, having transgressed the prohibition against bearing false witness, and bad toward people, having caused another to lose money unrightfully. He is therefore suspected of testifying falsely with regard to any matter. But here, with regard to one who eats non-kosher meat to express insolence, a person is bad toward heaven, but it's not proven to be bad toward people. He is not disqualified. Aha itova. Ahi. Hilchos HaKavasha de Abaya v'ha itotev ahi Yosihi. The Gemara concludes in the halachas according to the opinion of Abaya. The Gemara asks, but wasn't his opinion conclusively refuted? The Gemara answers, the Braita is from which Abaya's opinion was refuted is in accordance with the opinion of Yossi. And Abaya does not accept his opinion. Okay. Oh, you know what? We can just go faster. V'teisi nami Rabbi Yossi, Rabbi Meir, Rabbi Yossi, Rabbi Yossi. The Gemara asks, and let it even be in accordance with the opinion of Rabbi Yossi, according to the principle of halachic ruling, in dispute between Rabbi Meir and Rabbi Yossi. The halacha is in accordance with the opinion of Rabbi Yossi. How can this be rejected? Shani Hasam, the Stam Lan Tana Rabbi Meir, Vehecha Stam Lan. The Gemara answers, there is different, as a Tana taught an unattributed Mishnah in accordance with the opinion of Rabbi Meir, and it is a general principle that the halacha is in accordance with the rulings found in unattributed Mishnayot. The Gemara asks, and where did the Tana teach us such an unattributed Mishnah? Ki ha devar chama katal nafsha Amar le reish galus l'rav Abba bar Yaakov pok ayin ba Ivi vaday katal lech v'loi ena az tres hadi as hidebe the vaday katal azal ihu I see tres hadi as hidebe chad min hanach achad amar kama didi ganav kaba dechursha chad amar kama di ganav. The Gemara answers that this was established through a certain incident, as that incident occurred in which a man named Bar Chama killed a person. The exilarch said to Rav Abba bar Yaakov, go investigate the case, and if he certainly killed him, then let them put his eyes out. Subsequently, 2 witnesses came and testified that he certainly killed him. Bar Chama then went and brought 2 other witnesses who testified about one of the first witnesses. One said, he stole my presents, a kav of barley, and one said, he stole my presents, the handle of a spear.